This is Fred Wilkinson, Chief Editor of the National Provisioner. I'm here at the Certified Angus Beef Annual Convention in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm speaking with John Stika. He's President of CAB. John, thank you for joining me. To get things started, I was wondering if you could speak a little bit about how Certified Angus Beef as a brand is positioning itself given price inflation for food both at retail and food service.
Well, as it relates to the brand, without a doubt, the differences that we're seeing in supply and price is obviously beginning to shift the game a little bit with regards to retail and food service both. Fortunately for our brand, we're probably not positioning any different today and into the next year or two than we have over the last decade. It still really is about making sure that we're communicating the price in relation to value proposition as we move into this phase, and that's what we really work heavily with on our retailers and food service partners that have us on the menu and in the meat case. It's really about continuing to communicate that as consumers become more discriminating with where they spend their dollars, that they truly do understand the value proposition of higher quality product, and we've sure seen that this last year as we look at both retail and food service having increases in sales in middle meats this year at a period of much higher costs than what we've seen in the past. So for us, it's continuing to position under the premise that consumers want the best, and as long as the value's there, they're willing to pay for it.
Could you speak a little bit about how value-added products are shaping new product development for the beef category?
One of the areas that I continually am impressed with is the demand that continues to grow for value-added products, and we've been really impressed with our licensed processors that we work with and their willingness and ability to go continue to step up and meet that demand with the Certified Angus Beef brand. What we get really excited about is chefs and consumers alike continue to be more and more open to looking at value-added products as a category for them to continue to utilize. From our standpoint, what we get very excited about is anything that can reduce labor needs in a restaurant or in a facility that we're working with is something that we're definitely open to, and we see that being a big key point of interest among the chefs and restaurants that we work with as well. On the retail side, convenience of value-added products, especially marinated items, is something that we continue to see growing demand in. And then, in all honesty, as we look at the consumer today, the role that we get really excited about with value-added products is just all the different flavor profiles that consumers can experience with Certified Angus Beef in the value-added product category, whether it's ground beef inclusion patties with different flavors, or whether it's marinades, or whether it's fully cooked smoked items, to anything from any ethnic type of cuisine that they want to experiment with regards to flavors and so forth. So we know for a fact that value-added products are going to continue to be a very dynamic category. Unfortunately, we have a very strong group of licensed processing partners that continue to lead us in the right direction towards providing the consumer with more convenient options that continue to allow them to experiment with beef and the Certified Angus Beef brand.
Can you speak a little bit about the unique challenges and opportunities that are presented for kind of a little bit more premium positioned category or brand such as Certified Angus Beef?
I think one thing about Certified Angus Beef is we are a part of the bigger industry. We're not separate from it. We are a part of it. And so as you look at the challenges that might be facing us, they're the same challenges facing every other brand or any other, even commodity beef, and that's going to be supply. Supply is going to be obviously tighter as we move forward into next year and probably the year after that. And so what we're trying to do is to make sure that we're positioned to help our partners, both retail and food service, domestic and international, be nimble in the way that they look at acquiring supply. I think the days of being able to say you just need to get farther out front and in placing your order, those days that's probably not going to work here in the next year or two. It's really going to be more about if there's an opportunity for you to access supply, even if it's smaller load packages and what we've seen in the past. it's really helping our partners be in a position to do some limited time offer featuring at retail with a combination of in-store messaging and social media messaging. It's going to be looking differently about even Christmas rib roasts, offer those that you can get, but let's also expose consumers and customers to the strip loin, which we believe is the most underrated roast during the holidays, both from a quality standpoint and a price opportunity for those that we get to work with. And I think it's really a lot about that, maybe looking at procuring product differently, buying it and putting it in suspended fresh. And so it's really the way we're positioning is just trying to make sure that we're nimble. From an opportunity standpoint, the fact that consumers still continue to pay for quality, we believe is the opportunity for us. As a premium brand with a reputation for quality, we believe that some of the dynamics around what consumers are and are not willing to pay for kind of plays to our advantage in other premium programs as well, because they are willing to pay for it if it delivers beyond the expectation that they have for taste and quality, which is where our brand under Certified Angus Beef and Certified Angus Beef Prime has really developed our identity over the last 45 years. And so we're very excited about that. And also from an international standpoint, we have more resources dedicated to international markets than we ever have. And so we're betting on that growth in demand from international markets over the coming years, even in spite of tight supplies, is going to be a real opportunity for us to grow.